Let us bow down with you for a short prayer. Maraming Diyos na kapangyarihan sa lahat. Kami po ay dumudulog sa inyo na buksan po ang aming puso at isipan sa umagang ito para tanggapin ang inyong mensahe. Ito po ay mensahe ninyo. May this message go through well received, well delivered as well. For instance, we ask in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, Amen. Amen. Ang message po na to ay karugtong ng message ni Dr. Carlos last time. It's about Samuel. Let's have the title The Voice. Hindi po The Voice Philippines, The Voice GCI. Ilagyan mo na ng The Calling of Samuel, baka mukhang The Voice. Anyway, review kung ano po ang nangyari noon sa buhay ni Samuel. Si Samuel po ay produkto ng isang pangako. Ang kanyang nanay na si Hannah ay hindi magkaanak. Mayroong isang asawa pa yung kanyang tatay, si Elkanah. Yung isang asawa niya si Penina, ayun ang maraming anak. Tuwa sa kanya, naiinggit ngayon itong si Hannah dahil every time na mag-o-offer sila ng sacrifice ng kanilang offering sa God, binibiro siya. Ika nga saan, ginugood time siya nitong isang babae. Binibiro na wala kang anak, madami ka anak. And for that, usually delikado yung, sa kultura nila noon, delikado ang walang anak kasi walang mamanahin. Your inheritance will die a natural death with you. Pero maswerte yung, maswerte yung maraming anak because eventually the children will inherit a lot. And of course, maraming anak ito, you have a lot of children, so the time and the affection of the man will also go through that one side. This is exactly that, come to look at it, no? Right from Genesis, right from Exodus, it has already been said that, do not commit adultery, you should only be a man of only one wife. Pero dumating na sa Judges, still may dalawang asawa, itong si Elkanah. Nandun sila sa community of Israel. Well, that is the desert culture, ika nga. Desert culture as the time was polygamous. That's why sinabi doon sa Ten Commandments, isa lang, do not commit adultery because it gives a lot of problems. And this is also one problem. Until Hannah, rather than, wala naman siyang inaalaga ang bata, she'd rather be in the temple and pray. And she prayed. And she conceived. And when she conceived, sabi niya, the name would be Samuel. The meaning, because I asked the Lord for him. Because I asked the Lord for him. At sabi niya, if I give birth to a son, then this boy will live in the temple. Meaning, this boy will be given to God to serve in the temple. The story also goes that when Samuel was born and they were about to go to the temple to offer sacrifices once a year, to fulfill her vow, hindi mo na siya sumama. Sabi niya, let us just wait until the boy gets weaned. Kasi pinapadede pa. Hintayin natin, pag huminto ng dumede, yung bata, sasama na ako. Kasi ang punto niya, sasama na ako mag-offer kasi iiwan ko na yung bata sa templo. And that's exactly what happened. When the boy was already weaned, 3 years old, 3-year-old bull was offered together with other things that they needed to. As surely you live, sabi ni Hannah, 1 Samuel 1:15, as surely as you live, my Lord, I am the woman who stood here beside you praying. nandun siya, hindi siya umalis sa temple at the time. I prayed for this child, and the child has granted me what I asked of him. So now I give him to the Lord. When I read this, I give him to the Lord, parang wala lang, ano? I give him to the Lord. For this whole life, he will be given over to the Lord. And he worshiped the Lord there. Yung ibig sabihin parang he will be given to the Lord is talagang iiwan niya si Samuel sa templo. Iiwan niya doon. For whatever purpose, bahala na rin ng Diyos. So, iiwan ko, I will leave. Kaya nga hinintay muna niyang matapos dumede, yung bata, and then iniwan niya. Talagang iniwan niya doon. So, Samuel, kawiwin pa lang, let us say, 3 years, 3-year-old boy. So, itong bata na ito, walang childhood. Bakit? Tumirawan naman sa templo. Anong ginagawa ng mga taga-templo? Patay ng sacrifice, taga-patay ng hayop yan, tagalagay doon sa coal, live coal at fire, na specific yung fire kasi it should be made out of wood, cut from a specific wood. Lalagay dyan, kakain sila doon. Meron leftover, there's certain part of the sacrifice that you need to eat. So they ate. He ate. He was one of them. He ate. So he grew up with that kind of diet. Parang childhood ng bata na to, just like any other ordinary Israelite back then. Nandun talaga siya sa templo. Then, nung iniwan niya, Hannah had a prayer. 1 Samuel 2. And then, sabi dito sa 1 Samuel 2:11, then Elkanah went home to Ramah, but the boy ministered before the Lord under Eli the priest. So, naging apprentice ng bata. Tumira talaga siya sa templo. Perhaps, if you could just imagine, here is a boy who runs around the tabernacle. Wala pa naman templo doon. Perhaps, ginawa din siya ni Eli, ng maliit na damit para sa high priest. Practically, ang nagpalaki sa kanya ay hindi si Elkanah at si Hannah. Ang nagpalaki sa kanya ay si Eli, yung high priest. So, ito ay batang templo. Hindi batang kalye. Batang tabernakulo to. Batang templo. Alam niya kung anong nangyayari sa templo. Alam niya ang chismis sa templo. I think ito yung sinabi ni Dr. Carlos last meeting ng mga nangyayari sa templo. Actually, hindi maaaring alam ng lahat. Alam niya kung ano ang kasalanan ng dalawang anak ni Eli. Alam niya kung gaano ka-crooked itong dalawa na to. Kapag bata ka, very particular ka about differences. Na-discover namin yun sa dalawa naming anak. Lagi niyang lang sinasabi, hindi yung, oy, gawin mo to. Lagi na sasabihin sa'yo, ay, bakit si Daddy gano'n na ginagawa? Palagi may differences. O, binom ka. Si Daddy, di mo uminom eh. But si Daddy, kape. Ako, gatas. Maraming differences ang sinasabi na. So, I'm sure, kung si Eli ganito ginagawa, bakit yung kanyang mga anak gano'n na ginagawa? Maaring hindi na sinasabi sa iba, sinasabi niya lang sa sarili niya, or sinasabi niya sa mga kapwa niya doon. So this boy knows already, perhaps the concept of good and bad is already being developed, and he has seen it inside the temple. And you know what the children of Eli was doing? The two children of Eli, who was supposed to be the next high priest. At ang sabi, if this guy, two sons of Eli would be crooked, how could these two guys intervene? But these two guys were given a chance. Pinagsabihan siya ng tatay nila eh. Pinagsabihan sila. Now Eli, ito, 1 Samuel 2:22, now Eli, who was very old, heard about everything his sons were doing to all Israel and how they slept with the women who served at the entrance to the tent of meeting. meron po mga babae, kaya nga po dun sa New Testament, sinabi ni Jesus Christ, nihambing sa the 10 foolish virgins. Bakit virgins? Kasi nga meron talaga mga babae na nag-minister sa temple at the time, hanggang sa dumating si Jesus Christ. So he said to them, why do you do such things? Bakit yung ginagawa yung mga anak ko? I heard from all the people. Hindi na tako. Kahit sa labas. I heard from all the people about these wicked deeds of yours. No, my sons, it is not a good report that I hear spreading among the Lord's people. If a man sins against another man, God may mediate for him. But if a man sins against the Lord, who will intercede for him? Sino pang magagawa ng sacrifices para sa inyo? Eh kayo na ang may kasalanan. You minister to the sacrifices of sinful people. His sons, however, did not listen. Hindi nakinig to their father's rebuke, for it was the Lord's will to put them to death. Well, the judgment has already been done. And then there was the prophecy to the house of Eli, and then comes the boy. Siguro at this time, parang kailangan niya itong bata. Sabi niya, my childhood, my kidhood na ngayon. Yeah, you were robbed of your childhood, will you be robbed of your kidhood? Siguro kid na siya noon. Okay, so alam na niya yung differences. Punta ngayon tayo sa 1 Samuel 3. Ito na po yung simula ng kanyang pagtawag sa kanya. 1 Samuel 3 verse 1. The boy Samuel ministered before the Lord under Eli. So, kanang kamay ni Eli, itong batang ito, the boy. In those days, the word of the Lord was rare. There were not many visions. Meaning the Lord was not talking to the Israelites. They didn't have a prophet. If there was Moses long time ago, intermediating with the people, this time, parang wala silang naririnig directly from God, from a certain person. Kasi nga, may nangyayari hindi maganda. Okay. Ano ba ang templo noon at the time? Tawagin natin ang temple. Because during this time, there was no permanent temple yet. It was at the time of Solomon where it was built. Kaya this time, it was temporary. Tabernakulo lang. Wala po akong picture na doon sa isang slide. Pero let us say ito yon, so it is a tent. Tent. Sa labas, doon ginagawa yung pinapatay yung mga animals at doon sinasakripisyo. Doon, sa atin, doon binabarbecue. Totoo. Hindi kasi binabarbecue, niro-roast. And a certain portion of it, dahil wala namang inheritance sa mga priests at ang mga Levites, kinakain nila yun. Kaya nga, look at the economy of that time. Kung maraming makasalanan, busog ang mga priest. Once a year lang kasi silang mag-o-offer ng gano'n eh. Kung maraming may kasalanan every year, uubusin mo yung dami-dami. Kung 1 milyon ang nagkasala sa isang araw, 1 milyong tupa, 1 year old. Paano mo tatapusin yan? Kaya maraming kanang kamay ang high priest. Siya mag-spread ng blood, kaya mamumula yung tabernakulo sa kawiwising ng blood, madugo masyado. Tapos nakapila yung haba-haba na tupa. Ay may leftover yun. Diba? Kaya nasabi sa leftover, susunugin yung buo. Ang tagal sunugin yan. Cremation. Hindi namin kaya lang kainin eh, i-cremate na, hindi na po pwede kang kinabukasan. Hindi tulad po ng templo during that time na merong rooms sa gilid. The tabernacle during that time is simply a tent. So, if the boy was living in the tabernacle, he was practically living inside the tent with the Ark of the Covenant in it. Sa gitna yung Ark of the Covenant. Mind you, the Ark of the Covenant was very holy because when the temple was made permanent, yung Ark of the Covenant, according to the specifications, there's ought to be a room, yung Holy of Holies, doon na ilalagay yun, and then, sarado na. During this time, the Ark of the Covenant was there, At itong little boy, siguro paikot dyan. Ikot pa, laro-laro ng bata pa, and eventually nakita niya, ganito pala yun, and he practically was sleeping inside it, dito sa loob ng tent. One night, Eli, whose eyes were becoming so weak that he could barely see, was lying down in his usual place, perhaps outside the tent, or somewhere near. The lamp of God had not yet gone out. Meron po doong the fuel is olive oil. Actually, the one who ministers to it are the Levites and the women. And Samuel was lying down in the house of the Lord. Nandyan, nakahiga. Where the ark of God was. Pasiping niya yung ark. Katabi na. Kasi nga nung ipinasok ito, katabi niya. Di ba sabi, huwag niyong itatouch? Siguro hindi niya tinatouch. Basta natutulog lang siya sa tabi. Then the Lord called Samuel. Samuel. Ang called Samuel. Samuel. Sabi ni Samuel, "Here I am." And he ran to Eli and said, "Here I am. You called me?" Tumayo siya, tumakbo doon sa kabila kung saan natutulog ito si Eli, the high priest, said, "Tinatawag niya po ako." Sabi ni Eli, "I did not call. Go back and lie down." So he went and lay down. 1 Samuel 3:6. Again the Lord called Samuel. And Samuel go up and went to Eli and said, "Tinatawag niya po ako. Here I am. You called me." Look at the word, "my son." Hindi niya sabi, boy. Boy, Samuel. Tulog na. He didn't say Samuel, he didn't say boy. He said, "my son." So, tinuri na niyang anak itong batang ito. Pinalaki niya itong batang ito. Eli said, "I did not call. Go back and lie down." Now, Samuel did not know Samuel did not yet know the Lord. The word of the Lord had not yet been revealed to him. Siguro, ang mga boses na naririnig lang kasi niya ay boses ni Eli, boses nung nandun sa templo. Pero hindi niya kaya na-distinguish ng voice na to. Kaya, this is audible sound. A third time, the Lord called Samuel. And Samuel got up and went to Eli and said, "Here I am, you called me." Then Eli realized that the Lord was calling the boy. So Eli told Samuel, "Go, lie down, and if he calls you, say, 'Speak, Lord, for your servant is listening.'" So Samuel went and lay down in his place. Well, Eli is a straight guy. Was a straight guy. Perhaps, he said, "Hindi naman akong nagtatawag sa kanya. Nakatabi siya dun sa Ark of the Covenant. Perhaps it is the Lord really calling on the boy." So Samuel went and lay down in his place. And Eli realized that the Lord was calling the boy. Okay. Kagawin. Ayaw na. Okay, the Lord came and stood there calling at other times, "Samuel, Samuel." Then Samuel said, "Speak, for your servant is listening." And the Lord said to Samuel, "See, I am about to do something in Israel that will make the ears of everyone who hears about it tingle." Marami akong sasabihin. Masakit sa tenga sasabihin ko. Marami akong sasabihin that is not good news for everyone. I will tell a lot of things to the Israelites, and it is not pleasant. At that time, I will carry out against Eli everything I spoke against his family, from beginning to end. For I told him that I would judge his family forever because of the sin he knew about. His sons blasphemed God, and he failed to restrain them. Siguro it is not just about pinagsabihan niya yung kanyang anak. is also about restraining it. Siguro, incumbent upon Eli also, ala political will. Political will. Okay. Dapat, siguro, itong hinihingi sa kanya, alam mo na palang mali ginagawa, pinagsabihan mo na, ayaw sumunod, bakit pinabayaan mo pa na mag-minister pa din? At ano mo na, you should have sanctioned the two. Inalis mo na sana sila dyan. Reprimanded them. Kasi hindi maganda. But hindi na sabihan mo lang, and then sinabi nila, ayaw namin sumunod sa'yo. Ay, hinayaan mo lang. Siguro, yun ang gustong mangyari. And God, He failed to restrain them. Therefore, I swore to the house of Eli, the guilt of Eli's house will never be atoned for by sacrifice or offering. Wala na, the judgment has been set. Samuel lay down until morning and then opened the doors of the house of the Lord. Temple. He was afraid to tell Eli the vision, but Eli called him and said, Samuel, my son. Anak. Samuel answered, here I am. What was it he said to you? Sabi ng Diyos sa'yo. Eli asked, do not hide it from me. May God deal with you, be it ever so severely, if you hide from me anything He told you. So Samuel told him everything, hiding nothing from him. Then Eli said, He is the Lord. Let him do what is good in His eyes. What was previously said during that night, hindi na inulit dito sa verse 17 and 18. Basta sinabi niya, that is not pleasant. And sabi doon, Eli accepted it. Tinanggap na niya yung judgment. So, the Lord was with Samuel as he grew up, and let none of Samuel's words fall to the ground. And all Israel, from Dan to Beersheba, from north to south, mula Batanes hanggang Hulo, kumbaga, recognized that Samuel was attested as a prophet of the Lord. The Lord continued to appear at Shiloh, and there He revealed Himself to Samuel through His word. And that was how Samuel was called. Well, what kind of boy was Samuel? Well, Samuel dwelt with God. And meron din sinasabi dito na 1 Samuel 2 verse 26, and the boy Samuel continued to grow in stature and in favor with the Lord and with men. Meaning this boy, under the care of Eli, grew up well. Baliktad. Yung dalawa niyang anak, hindi matino. But this boy grew up in favor. So, nothing was seen bad by the Lord or the boy, and even with the other people. Under Eli's care. Siguro na lang, every year, because once in a while, once a year, pumupunta din yung pamilya to offer sacrifices during holidays. And also at the time also, nagkasala kung sino mas pamilya, we also go there, they will visit the boy. But the boy, sabi nga natin, didn't have an ordinary childhood. His childhood was spent from the day he was weaned, hindi na dumede, was spent inside the temple. Okay, well, what could we learn from this? Well, for one, prefer to dwell with God when He calls you. The boy was called. The boy was promised. Para bang wala akong choice. Kumbaga, wala akong choice. Gusto kong maglaro sa labas. Eh, ito kalaro ko yung mga tupa na iaalay pa lang. Ito yung nilalaro-laro ko. Kalaro ko dito, yung malalaking tao na dito na may suot na ganito. Ibang laruan dito sa laruan doon sa labas. But, mind you, prefer to dwell God when God calls. When God calls you now, even if you're young, even at your young age, then do. I remember when tatay ko noon, he was still a local church elder. Meron siyang kinounsel college student. Ang sabi ng college student sa kanya, kasi noon, very strict. Do you obey this? Nagsasabat keep ka ba? Dapat. 24 hours siya, sunset to sunset. Ang sabi ng bata, hindi ko po kayang gawin. Maghintay na lang po ako ng graduation ng college. Ang sabi ng tatay ko, walang masama doon, sabi niya. Yan ang nasa puso mo eh. Kaya na, kapag ka-graduate mo, hihilingin din ng Diyos sa inyo. Will you decide na kapag dating ang panahon na yun? Okay, if you did, fine. Pero I knew the guy. Well, siguro sa iba na siya, he saw God in another congregation and he pursued that, hopefully. But he never came back and have canceled again after 4 years. But the point is this. God can call you now at your young age, or God can call you now at your middle age. God can call you when you're about to wind down. So even at your young age, then do so, just like the boy. He was called when he was young. He grew up in favor of the Lord and with men, and he did. He gave in to the call. Kasunod ng calling, nobody is too young to serve God. If you see something that you want to do for the benefit of the church when you're young, then don't wait anymore to get married. Don't wait anymore to graduate for you to do it. Serve while you're young. I remember during those days sa church when the motto was to serve each other. So the youth were also asked volunteer in serving the church. Kahit na maglinis lang kayo dito, kahit maglinis kayo ng CR, mag-usher, kasama kayo doon. So, nobody is too young to serve God, nor too old to serve Him. If you are also old, sabi nyo you serve, then you've got to. I remember Tita Daddy. Tita Daddy ay may sakit. Kung tutusin na binisita namin siya, kami mag-asawa, sabi niya, bilang na rin ang araw ko eh. Pero, sa panahon na yon, ang ginawa niya dito sa Home for the Aged, kung saan siya nandoon, gatin siya dito eh, namatay na siya. Ang ginagawa niya, nagpa-Bible study siya. Nung pinuntahan namin siya doon sa lugar niya, ang gina-Bible study niya ay mga Alzheimer's. Sabi namin, Tita, baka na ako mag-Bible study ngayon eh. Makakalimuhan na yung kahit yan eh. Kapampangan kasi siya. Nakakalimot na sila. Hindi ko alam, sabi niya. Kapag binuksan ko yung Biblia, hindi sila yung masainsing at malilimutin. Naaalala nila yung scriptures. Kaya sabi tuloy namin, talagang kahit na at your dying moments, pwede ka pang mag-serve if you are called to. Actually, hindi naman siya matanda, but because of sickness, kumbaga, patapos na siya. But even then, sabi niya, ano ginagawa ko? Sabi niya, I think twice in a week, hindi ako nagkakamali. She gathers them, and they have a Bible study. Ngayon, pinagwan nga namin, pinadiscard namin, paano po yan? Katulad yan. Yung isa, ibang hinihingi. Yung isa, tayo ng tayo. Yung isa, ay hindi, sabi niya. Kapag nagbukas na ako ng ganyan, nagbasa ko ng scriptures, tahimik sila lahat ang nakikinig. Sabi nga namin, kahit pala makakalimutin, kahit na Alzheimer's, kahit na may problema na yung brain, basahan mo ng Biblia, at para makakalma, and they can receive it. So kahit na doon, you are not too old to serve Him. Not too young when you're called, or not too old if you're called to serve. But then let us examine, kasi ang ating topic ay the voice. Ano yung voice? Ayun. Tagalog ba? Pangan, Espanyol. Voice can be realizations. It may not, hindi katulad ni Samuel na talagang audible na narinig niya, Samuel, Samuel. Or the voice that we can hear could be that one which we don't actually hear. It could be realizations. It could be some of the work of your conscience. It could be something that God would want you to see, to realize. May not see particularly, but at the back of your mind, it's something that compels you. It's something that burdens you. There are times when sasakay na ng bus. Pero sabi mo, bakit pa parang hindi ako maka-step? Yung kapatid ko noon, umuwi kami ng probinsya, galing kami ng Pampanga, sabi niya, ewan ko paano kuya, nasakay ako ng Victory. Pero parang may humatak sa akin, sabi sa akin, huwag ka na sumakay dyan. Ayun pala, a few kilometers, nakita niya nandun sa nakabagsak doon, na-disgrasya na. Well, it could be that. But that's test. Kasi ang sabi dito sa sabi dito sa 1 John. 1 John 4. Dear friends, do not believe every spirit, but test the spirits to see whether they are from God. That's also the voice. It really comes from God. 1 John 4 verse 1. Although the context of this verse tells us of false prophets, sabi niya, because many false prophets have gone out into the world, this is how you can recognize the Spirit of God. Every spirit that acknowledges that this is the context. But taken as the word, test the Spirit, let us also test the voice that we hear. Okay? Based on the script, based on the story that we read. The voice will not lead you to disobey God. The realizations that you have, the ideas at the back of your mind, the compulsions, the burden that you have, will not lead you to disobey God. It's always for God. So it is for the glory of God. It is to disobey, to obey what God says. The voice, paano yung obey? Because the voice is for the good of everyone. That doesn't mean, however, let's go to the next. The voice is biblically sound. You can read from the scriptures and verify what the voice is. Although, let us test. If you have read, destroy all the people, kill them, wala kang itira. Ano may nabasa mo? O testingin natin. Does it lead you to disobey God? Ay, oo. Hindi na. Hindi na yun. Hindi yan ang ibig sabihin. The voice is for the good of everyone. It leads you to obey God. It is biblically sound. Meaning, if you are doubting on a certain compulsion or burden that you have, well, let's see if it scores with the scriptures. Ano ba sabi? Pabalik tayo dyan mamaya. The voice will not lead you to go against the church or its structure. The voice will not lead you to go against kay Samuel, will not let you go against the structure within Israel as a community and Israel as a group at that time. Anong ibig ko sabihin? Hindi kaya alam ni Samuel na mali ang ginagawa ng mga anak ni Eli. I'm sure alam niya. Eh kung bata ka na makita sa you are too aggressive. At nakarinig ka ng Samuel, ay hindi ka na maghihintay. Tatay, Eli, ako na papatigyan sa mga anak ko. Kasi hindi tama ang ginagawa ng mga anak ko. Ako na papalit. Hindi eh. Samuel waited for a while. After nasabihin ni Samuel itong kanyang narinig, yung kanyang vision nung gabi na yon, he even waited for some time. He even waited for the death of Eli before he assumed his work in the temple. So he waited. Hindi yung para bang may nagsasabi sa akin na gagawa ako ng ganito. but that goes against the structure of the community, I guess you test. The voice will not lead you to go against the church or the structure of the church. Because it will disobey, or you might disobey. The voice will always lead you to build and preserve relationships. Alam ni Samuel na hindi na maganda ang relasyon ng tatay at ng mga anak ni Eli. But he didn't deter. Hindi siya nakialam. Ika nga. Because he still wanted to build well the relationship with him. He just waited for a time when everything else, when God at the right moment, do the judging for them. So, the voice will always lead you to build and preserve relationships. There are times when voices will tell us, go back. Balik ka na. Remember nung sinabi ko po noon, me and my family, tatandaan niyo po yun, we had a sour relationship before. It's because of me. Sabi ko, hindi mo na ako uwi. And I did not. Hanggang yung nanay ko yung nagsabing, saan pa yung pera na yan? Ba't hindi na umuwi? Hindi mo na umuwi. Kaya nga nasabi ko sa inyo po, one time, na kung ikaw ay maglalayas, magbigay ka ng deadline sa sarili mo. Kung ikaw ay magpapalamig din lang, masama ng loob, masama ng loob mo, magbigay ka ng deadline sa sarili mo. Hindi ko pwedeng maglayas ka habang buhay. Kailangan magbigay ka ng deadline. At ang deadline mo, hindi dapat tatagal ng 1 taon na ginawa mo naman. Dapat, mga 3 araw lang. 1 linggo lang. Huwag mo na patagalin ng 2 buwan. Kasi, more than 1 month, kasi nagiging kalos ang puso mo. Titigas yan. Pag tumigas yan, magkakalyo yan. Pag nagkalyo yan, sasabihin mo na sa sarili mo, ay, komportable na ako dito, hindi na ako uwi. Kayo na bahala. Hindi. What is the voice there? The voice tells me. Kasi, sabi ko nga sa inyo, naranasan kong managinip ng umiiyak. Hanggang sa nagsabi sa umuwi ka na kasi. Renew your relationship with your family. Hindi, ayoko po, masama loob ko. Sabi nga yun, the voice will always lead you to build relationship. Matthew 5, scripturally verifiable. Kung meron ka masama ng loob sa iyong kapatid, iwanan mo muna ang bibigay mo sa akin. Kung atin ka ng service, importante yung pag-attend ng service. Doon lang importante yung pagbigay ng sakripisyo, ng offering. Iwanan mo muna yung offering. O ka muna doon sa brother mo. Pagkasundo ka muna. Then after that, balik ka dito. Kung gaano ka importante ang pag-o-offer, ganun ka importante ang pagbalik sa kapatid at pag-reconcile. Yun ang ibig sabihin ng scripture. Kaya huwag mo nang patagalin. Kung every Sunday kang nag-worship, ay paano kung pumupunta ka muna doon? Para mabilis. Hindi na magdugo, hindi mo na in-nurse ang puso mo, masasaktan ka. The voice will lead you to build a relationship. Is it scripturally verifiable? Yes, it biblically sound? Yes, it is. The voice might tell you to do that. Go back. Balik ka na. Matagal ka na na-miss ng mga kasama mo. Matagal ka na na-miss ng kapag mo. You have been missed all along. Maaaring sabihin natin na the voice tells me to do this. I will create a new church because I am the appointed son of my father. Teka muna, does it swear with the structure of the church? Iba yung gagawin mo eh. Iba yung hindi niya ng voice. Testingin mo muna. No? May project akong gustong simulan. Gusto ko ngayon na. Ay, teka muna. Isasangguni muna natin sa struktura. Gusto kong project ganito. Paano kung hindi na-approve? Ay, hindi. Gawin ko yung basta. Kasi yun ang boses na nasa akin. Teka muna. Baka naman, ang boses na sinasabi sa iyo ay magpasensya ka muna. Mag-build ka muna ng relationship at mag-build ka muna ng tamang character before i-push natin ang iyong programa. Baka masyado kang aggressive. Dahan-dahan lang. Does it square with the structure? Yes, mag-fit in din yan. Balang araw. Kaya lang, the voice will tell you, wait ka muna. So, matuto kang makinig. Just like what Samuel did. Natuto siyang makinig. But he also waited for the right time. Hindi naman balang, hindi, bata ako na lang. Eli, Tay, patanglisin niyo na yung dalawa. Ako na lang. Really? He also waited. And he didn't disturb the structure of temple worship. So, these are just little tests. You may come up with, as you read the Bible, you may also come up with some sound tests, but masasabi natin na the test will always lead you to obey God, to glorify God. The voice will always preserve relationships. Sabi dito, I guess, when Pastor Teng said, bago siya umalis noon, you grow. I want the church to grow. That is also the voice that you heard. Because kahit testing mo sa lahat na yan, tama lahat yun. Sabi dito, for by grace, Romans 12:1, for by grace given me, I say to every one of you, do not think of yourself more highly than you ought, but rather think of yourself with sober judgment in accordance with the measure of faith God has given you. Just as each of us has one body with many members, and these members do not all have the same function, so in Christ, we who are many form one body, and each member belongs to all the others. I believe that when Paul wrote this, the context was that, the context is not maraming isang Christian faith and then maraming grupo, maraming denominasyon. Nung sinabi niyang one body, ang kongregasyon noon ay isa lang, Kristiyano. Lahat sila Kristiyano, isang kongregasyon, magkakaiba lamang ng geographic locations. Kaya sinabi niyang, that's the context, one body with many members, and these members do not all have the same function. Isa-isa tayo ng function. Iba-iba tayo ng role within the group. When Pastor Teng said you grow, hindi sinabi niyang mabawasan kayo. hindi. Sabi niya noon, after 1 year when I come back, gusto kang makita, mas marami kayo. Kung hindi ko nakita yon, we have failed. Sabi niya. Kaya nga, sinabi niya sa atin na magdala kayo, I challenge you, magdala kayo isa-isa. To encourage one, to bring along one, so that dadami kayo. I think hindi siya nakabalik for a time to see that coming. And many things happen in between. The voice would have also told Mr. Teng, increase in number. Pero siguro it's about time that we say, let us really increase the number. If you're thinking of going away, of leaving, just because there is a better worship service in others, there's a better program in others, ang tanong lang natin dyan is, well, sabi nga ito ni Mr. Teng, kung pareho din pala, ba't ka paalis? If you have the same doctrine, then why go there? If you lived the faith, if you found God in this community, then this is it. You grow inside, and we ask others to grow with us as well. We invite others to grow with us as well. Not to the point that we decrease in number. Many members, and these members do not all have the same function. Kapag nawala yung isa, ay nawala yung function na yun, paano na lang, kung ang bahay mo, may kanya-kanyang function, may door, pag nawala yung door, nagtapad, naghanap ng ibang bahay, wala ka ng door. Okay, sabihin mo, pwede naman palitan ng door yan eh. Pero pumunta pa ba tayo sa punto na may papalit sa'yo na door? O ikaw man ay door? Well, the voice for Samuel was audible. The voice for us may be realizations of our conscience. If in our hurt or broken relationships, someone will tell us, go back, masakit yun. And go back. I'm sure may nagbubulong sa atin to mend relationships. And let's go back. I'm sure may nagbubulong sa atin na, yeah, go back to the services. Maki-worship tayo. Because you will be an encouragement to the rest of us here. Yes. I'm sure also that one of the voices will also tell you, anong ito namin lisanin ang mga pamiyembro natin kasi masaya dun sa kabila. Sumama ka lang makisaya dito, pasayahin natin dito. Makiparticipate ka. I'm sure if you're young, you might be seeking that thing. Pero, together you serve one another. And we're going to serve each other here and make things better the way it should be. That is the voice. And that is the message for us.